Hello everyone. Today we will explain to you the five-stage model related to the lack of motivation to learn English within students in an educational literacy program. Karen Michelle, Luisa Galvis, and me, Andres Guarnizo, are going to guide you through this five-stage model. So let's start.
To start this explanation, it is important to highlight that the challenge of a lack of motivation to learn English was identified through a nuanced analysis of the participant situations within the educational context of Proyecto Ser Humano in Pamplona. This program teaches primary and elementary courses addressed to young and adult people who are in vulnerable conditions. It offers a flexible methodology through a study plan with modular curricular structures that contains integrated areas that guarantee the permanence of the educational proposal. Now, let's begin with the thinking design following the five-stage model.
Now let's move on to the first stage that is empathize. So here we reflected about two main questions. The first one is what are they struggling with? We found that the students are struggling with daily life problems, socioeconomic and cultural differences, and lack of study of the language, which provoke a low interest in learning this. Second, we identify that they are struggling with the overwhelming by the demands of the flexible curriculum, the adaptability of the teaching methods to study normally, and cultural differences which play an important role given that this program is aimed to educate students in vulnerable conditions.
The second phase is define. In essence, we have identified the flashing thoughts to bridge the gap between empathy and actionable problem solving, providing a focused framework for designing interventions that resonate with the specific needs of the learners in Proyecto Ser Humano. This point of view prioritizes a participant centric approach, aiming to not only overcome immediate obstacles but also foster a sustainable and motivating language learning experience within the program's educational framework.
Now let's move on to the third stage, that is ideate. So here we propose five solutions. The first one is cultural relevant workshops. In these workshops, the idea is to show students the importance of learning a new language, given the good opportunities that they would have, also the community engagement and overall well-being, and making the learning goals more relatable. Second, goal setting and recognition. Work with participants to set achievable language learning goals and establish a recognition system for reaching milestones. Thirdly, feedback loops. Implement regular feedback loops where participants can express their thoughts on the curriculum, teaching methods, and overall learning experience. Following the inclusive policy of development, this works towards the development of inclusive educational policies that address to the unique needs of vulnerable population, ensuring that language learning programs receive adequate support and recognition within the broader educational framework. Finally, personalized support, in which the purpose is that teachers have one-on-one conversation with the students in order to know and understand their personal problems, challenges, and provide some support.
Now, taking into account prototype, one potential could be the development of a pilot program that integrates flexible learning schedule and cultural relevance workshops. This experiential prototype would allow participants to engage with the new elements of the curriculum in a real-world context, providing valuable insights into its effectiveness and resonance. Additionally, a virtual platform could be prototyped to facilitate peer support networks, creating an online community where participants can share their language learning experiences. These prototypes serve as a dynamic testing ground, enable the program to redefine and optimize solution before full-scale implementation, ensuring their alignment with the unique needs of the participation in Proyecto Ser Humano.
Finally, in the iterative, testing and gathering feedback could lead to refining the initial solution of the language inclusion grants. After implementing the pilot grant program, continuous feedback from participants, educators, and community stakeholders would be expected to assess its effectiveness. The iterative cycle might involve adjusting grant allocations based on the observed impact, fine-tuning the support for cultural relevance workshops. This iterative approach ensures that the solution is dynamic and responsive to the evolving needs of the participants, allowing for continuous improvement until an optimal and impactful solution is achieved with the unique context of the program.
The implementation of design thinking approach ensures a dynamic and user-centric methodology with focus on continuous improvement. The iterative nature allows for flexibility, responsiveness, and development of solutions tailored to the specific needs of the Proyecto Ser Humano Pamplona program.
In essence, the design thinking methodology we have embraced foster adaptability, responsiveness, and continuous commitment to improvement. We believe that by implementing these thoughtful strategies, we can not only address the lack of motivation but pave the way for more inclusive, engaging, and enriching language learning experience for all participants in the project. Finally, thank you so much for your attention. It's been a pleasure sharing this topic with you.